Hello everyone, welcome to Six Thinking Hats concept class. My name is Kumar. Today I am going to tell you about how to have a thorough thinking or proper thinking. Actually, this Six Thinking Hats concept is developed by Edward Charles Francis Publius de Bono in 1985. He has written a book in 1985. His intention is to improve our thinking. You don't believe for 2300 years we have been using argument as a way of discussing or as a way of exploring a subject. We have to avoid argument and we have to have a parallel thinking, which also means a similar thinking. If we want to improve our thinking, first of all we have to know about thinking. Thinking is the biggest enemy of thinking is complexity, for that leads to confusion. When thinking is clear and simple, it becomes more enjoyable and more effective. For that, we have to know about the Six Thinking Hats concept, because it is very simple to understand and very simple to use it. Before taking a decision, before discussing an issue, before solving a problem, we have to use all perspectives, all kinds of thinking modes. Then we can take right decisions at the right time and we can solve a problem by considering all perspectives. Okay? Good. First of all, we have to know about white hat. These hats are imaginary or we can use them physically also. Okay? The first hat is white hat. When we wear this white hat, our total mind has to think about information only, at least for 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes. We can use this hats concept individually or team wise or group wise, but first priority for groups. Okay, good. When we wear this white hat, we have to focus only on information. Okay, think of a paper, think of a computer printout. Okay, when we wear this white hat, it is directing us to think about only information. What information is available regarding the decision or problem or an issue, and what information is needed, what information is missing, what are the questions, and how we are going to get the information which is missing. We have to focus, exclusive focus on information. That may be hard facts or soft facts like feelings of others or opinions of others. If I tell about others' feelings, that comes under white hat. If I tell about my own feelings, that comes under red hat. Okay, when we wear this white hat, that white hat is directing us to think about only facts and figures. Be like a computer. Okay, good. Let us move to next hat. The next hat is a red hat. When we wear this red hat, think of fire, think of warm. Okay, this red hat directs us to express about our feelings, emotions, intuitions and gut feelings or gut instinctions also. Okay, when we wear this red hat, we have to express our emotional feelings without any need to justify or without any need to explain. Okay, good. And next hat is black hat. Whenever we wear this black hat, we have to think about cautious things or careful things. The black hat is directing us to think about risky things, directing us to think about critical things. It is directing us to be away from illegal things, be away from dangerous things, unprofitable things, polluting things, etc. Okay, it is like taking care before taking the decision or before solving that problem. But we should not overuse this hat. This should be given very less time. For other hats, we can give 3 to 5 minutes time. But for this black hat, just 2 minutes or 1 minute is enough. Okay? Good. Don't remember, don't use this for extra time. Good. Next hat is yellow hat. Yellow hat. Think of sunshine, think of brightness, think of optimism. This yellow hat is like positive thinking. We have to, this yellow hat directs us to think about advantages, values and benefits in a suggestion or in an idea. Okay, this yellow hat is, it also covers, we can also say about our hopes and our vision also. Okay, when we wear this yellow hat, we have to concentrate on benefits. That may be short-term benefits or long-term benefits. Okay, this is directing us to focus on benefits. Okay, and it also wants us to make things happen. Okay, it also directs us to do the things which can make very easily. Okay, good. And next one is green hat. When we wear this green hat, think of energy, think of vegetation, think of growth, think of new leaves, new branches. Okay, it is also called as a creative hat. When we wear this green hat, it is directing us to think about options, alternatives. That may be obvious alternatives or fresh ones. Try to have fresh alternatives or fresh ideas. Okay, before taking the decision or before solving a problem, we must have some creative ideas also. That is indicated by this green hat. And one more important thing about this green hat is it focuses on possibilities. You know, this world's development is based on this possibility system. Okay, we can also make things possible. Good. Next one is, the final hat is blue hat. Okay, when we wear this blue hat, think of blue sky above which covers everything. Think of overview. This is like controlling hat. You know, these 5 different hats, from white hat to green hat, white, red, black, yellow, green, all 5 of them are thinking about that decision or thinking about the subject or content, whereas this blue hat is thinking about the entire remaining process. Okay, it is not thinking about the subject, it is not thinking about the content, it is just thinking about the thinking which is taking place by remaining hats. He is like the person who wears this blue hat, he is like facilitator of the meeting or conductor of the orchestra or ringmaster of the circus or choreographer of the dance steps. He is just controller of the entire process. He is planning everything. He plans about the remaining hats. Which hat has to be used first, which one is next, after that what, and what are the timings of those hats. Everything is decided by this blue hat person. Okay, if for example in a meeting we see 3 to 5 persons, okay, and one more person as a leader of group or facilitator or chairperson of that meeting. That person automatically is wearing this blue hat. Whenever we wear this blue hat, we have to remember that this blue hat comes at the beginning of the session and at the end of the session. This blue hat directs us to say about at the beginning what is that we are going to discuss about, what is that we have to achieve, and what are the definitions of that problem, what are the alternative definitions of the problem. Everything at the beginning of the session by this blue hat thinker. And next one, at the end of the session, it is responsible for saying about conclusions, outcomes, summaries, next steps, etc. This blue hat is like two book ends. Okay, good. And we have to understand the guidelines for using these 6 different hats. This is like parallel thinking. This is also called as cooperative thinking, constructive thinking, creative thinking, called 6 thinking hats. Parallel means similar thinking. Why I am saying about parallel thinking? Generally in a meeting we see each one is trying to dominate or each one is trying to prove others wrong. That is called argument system, a traditional way of discussing or exploring a subject. From today onwards we have to avoid argument system, because we all know that argument is very negative, very primitive. It's like attacking others, it's like putting down others, and also we try to show others how clever we are. We try to show how much egoistic persons we are. That's why we must avoid argument system and we have to have only parallel thinking, okay, which is also called as similar thinking. When we think similarly, when we consider all perspectives from white hat to blue hat, we will take right decisions at the right time. We will solve problems by considering all perspectives. We can discuss an issue very thoroughly or very properly. For that, we have to use this 6 thinking hats concept. Okay, clear? From today onwards, try to use this technique before taking decisions, before solving a problem, before discussing an issue. Definitely you will see lots of change in your thinking style. You know, our mind is like a vacuum. It never remains empty. It has to have some kinds of thoughts all the time. If we don't know about these 6 thinking hats, knowingly or unknowingly, we enter into argument mode only, which is very ineffective way of exploring a subject. Okay, there are many benefits by using this 6 thinking hats concept. The first one is it simplifies thinking, because the biggest enemy of thinking is complexity. For that leads to confusion. When thinking is clear and simple, it becomes more enjoyable and more effective. You know, our mind produces more than 70,000 different thoughts a day. Per hour, nearly 3,000 different thoughts. Per minute, 50 different thoughts. If we are having 50 different thoughts, if we think about emotions, if we think about information, if we think about positives, negatives, if we think about creativity, all at the same time, we will get confusion. That's why we have to separate thinking. At least we have to give 3 to 5 minutes time for thinking about white hat thinking, white hat direction. That is, we have to focus on information, only information, at least for 3 minutes. We have to tell about emotions or intuitions or feelings. We have to focus only on that for 3 minutes. And we have to focus only on cautious things or risky things or dangerous things or careful things for 3 minutes. And for yellow hat also same. We have to focus on advantages for 3 minutes, and we have to focus on creativity for 3 minutes. If we consider all perspectives, if we think like that, definitely we are going to take decisions very, very effectively. I hope you use this, and very useful. This is used by even Nobel Prize winners, NASA and space agencies, IBM, BP, Shell, Federal Express. Okay, it is useful from 5 years old students to adults, senior executives of corporations. It is very useful for using everybody's knowledge, intelligence and experience in full. It is useful in groups as well as individually. It is useful for removing ego from us. It is useful for saving lots of time. Okay, from today onwards, try to use this 6 thinking hats concept. You will see lots of change in you. Okay, total 6 different directions of thinking. Thank you all for watching. All the best.